Great morning, holy brothers and sisters, on this wondrous Wednesday of May 2nd, the 17th of Iyar. It is also the 32nd day of the Omer for those counting, and in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Hidden Holiness. This is teaching number 83. An impure nocturnal emission is caused by the impure force called Lilith, who leeches her vitality from the 6 letters of the Aleph Beis, which when you write out their names in full, contain the letters Pei. And these are the letters of Aleph, Kuf, Pei, final Pei, and Kuf. 6 times the letter Pei, whose numerical value equals 80, produces the sum of 480, which is also the numerical value for the name of this impure force called Lilith. When this impure force leeches on from these letters, the letters Pei then turn into the Af, which means anger, and the forces of strict judgment rise up to take vengeance upon this person. May God save us. The rectification for this is to give charity in secret, since in this way, when a person redeems the sparks of holiness from the side of impurity, thereby reversing the Af, the anger, back to the letter Pei. This is the meaning of the verse, charity is given in secret. When it does, it subdues anger, from Proverbs 21:14. That is, it subdues and reverses the Af and turns it back into a Pei. We know that there are many forms of giving charity, of doing tzedakah, and when you want to give somebody something and not to embarrass them, many times you can do it anonymously, or like drop some money off at their doorstep, or you can give it to them in the mail with not having a return address on it. There are many ways we can do this, but another great form of charity is to actually get somebody a job in order for them to be able to earn a living on their own, so that they are not embarrassed at all and not thinking that they're actually taking money from someone else. Teaching number 84, it is written in the Holy Zohar in 3:123a, there is no day that does not contain some good, and there is no good except the Torah, which is from Avodah Zarah 19b. This means that contained in every day is some hidden good, namely the Torah's inner secrets, which relate to that particular day. However, when a person wishes to reflect upon and to think about those Torah ideas, that is about the Torah's inner secrets, he is not worthy of doing so, and the snakes and the scorpions come and muddle his thoughts so that he does not enter a place for which he is not suited. These are the thoughts that come to a person to distract and confuse him, but when a person deeply wishes and longs to access that hidden good, and he adheres to good character traits, then these good traits serve as gates and openings through which he can see and comprehend the hidden good contained in each day. Then each day is extremely long and large for him, and he sees and comprehends the hidden good, that is the Torah's inner secrets to which relate to that particular day. And this is most appropriate now as we are in the time leading up to the giving of the Torah. This is the Sephirah period, and we know that there are 7 weeks of 7 days which are all about the 7 Sephiros, and each one is another character trait that we can work on each week and each particular day. There's another midah, another aspect of ourselves that we can tap into the power of that day to ride that wave. So never miss an opportunity in this particular time to learn about what we should be perfecting in these days. This is the true meaning of length of days. More than any other character trait, a person merits length of days through the quality of acquiescence, whereby he yields to others in cases of monetary disputes, a quality that was epitomized by Abraham, our forefather. Through this quality of acquiescence, all the snakes and scorpions, that is the extraneous, confusing thoughts, fall away and are nullified. The mind becomes clear and pure, and a person can come every day to the hidden good that relates to that particular day. Teaching number 85, to conclude, through the mental perception and the knowledge that God is the Lord, a person rectifies and builds up malchus, kingship, to accept upon himself the yoke of the kingdom of heaven. We know that we are all God's servants. We are also all God's children. And we have to know that when we serve God, we're actually the most free that we can ever be. Because when a person is drawn by his Yetzer Hara, by the evil inclination, to run after money, to run after lust or desires, whatever it might be, then he's a slave to all those things, to the physicality which draws him downward. But in order to free ourselves from those chains and to release the shackles, when we say, God, I want to put this all aside and focus on you for spirituality, then we get to be filled with the infinite. And when we serve God, we're actually the most free that we could ever be. As always, thank you so much for learning together. And if you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.